What's up guys, welcome to the YouTube video. We are going to be looking into the crypto markets, and I'm going to be giving you an overview analysis of what I think is going to happen in the coming weeks. Guys, if you love video like this, please make sure to give us a thumbs up, share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel if this is your first time visiting us. And guys, don't forget to check out my crypto course where I made a complete video tutorial on how you can teach yourself how to trade, and a lot of tools that I use in trading, and the rest of them. As you can see, we have a lot of testimonies, those who are actually using this course, and ratings from other sites that this crypto course is listed. Check the link below this video to get access to this crypto course. It is just $50 and you can pay in any currency of your choice. Alright, so that being said guys, let's head over to the Bitcoin chart of the day. Now the market generally is actually turning a little bit bullish in my opinion, because if we take a look at the charts right here, we see that the bulls are actually in control, because we're having this those higher lows right here. Simply means the price is pushing upwards. So it's very cool to say that the bulls are trying to gain control, over above 20k, 22k, and stuff like that. So the big question now is where are we going to find ourselves in the coming weeks? As you all know, this is the weekend, so trade is low, volume is low, so we're expecting some moves maybe by Monday or stuff like that. And basically for me, I think we are going to go a lot higher. Why? Because we are kind of forming patterns that is making me to believe that we are going to go a lot higher than this. So this is basically what I'm expecting to happen in the coming days. Alright. Though this is not a financial advice, this cryptocurrency very volatile. We might have some fraud news, stuff like that, but technically speaking, I think we are actually going to go a lot higher from here. It might not be a straight line, but what I'm expecting us is to have some kind of bounce this way. Then we're going to push upwards to somewhere around 28 to 27k. Though it's not going to be a straight line, like I said. We are bound to have some kind of fluctuations along the way, but technically speaking, we are actually looking at somewhere around here. Let's just say 28k. So I think this is basically our next level of strong resistance. Okay, remember one of our major resistance, one of our major supports turned resistance, that is going to turn resistance right now, is 28,300. So I think all things being equal, this is basically where we are going to head in the coming days. Alright, and if you also take a look at the fear and greed index, and if you want to find out how you can use this fear and greed index on how to measure your trade or to do your trade, just check the other video right here, and you get to see how you can use this fear and greed index. So it simply shows you like people's emotion in the markets, how afraid investors are, how greedy they are. So, and I think from the look of things is quite fair, because 42, 41 level, if you want to know more about the levels, check the video. These levels are actually very okay. Alright, Adam being we're having something like extreme greed, extreme greed, extreme greed. I was okay, we're going to bounce back, but this is actually a fair ground both for the bulls and the bears. That's those that are greedy and those that are fearful, because so in most times when we have this data, the technical analysis always play out according to the way it's supposed to play out. Okay, we don't normally see some sudden moves in the market, but like I said, this is crypto, and news might come up anytime soon, and we might just see ourselves dropping below. But technically, for me, I believe we are going to go higher from here. So If I see a breakout, if I see a breakout above this angle, this pattern right here, or this line right here, I'm going to be placing a trade. All right, I'm going to be placing a trade somewhere. I'm going to be placing a trade above this area, and this is basically going to be my target. Okay, and always remember to trade. If you are trading futures, always make sure you know how to manage your risk. And these are some of the things that we do teach you on the crypto headshots course. Okay, we show you a lot of things on how to manage your trades, how to avoid liquidations, and the whole lot of things. And people actually testifying about it. So it's very cool if you can get the course. And if you want to talk more about it, because just check the link below this video. You can join my WhatsApp group and send me a DM as well. Then we can also talk about it. All right. So that being said, let's also look at Ethereum and see. As we know, Ethereum has been pumping for some time. So let's look at it and see what is happening with Ethereum. Guys, subscribe if you love these videos. This was actually one of my legendary shorts on Ethereum that I did when we broke down from this. I did short this place right here, and I also did shorts somewhere around here when we broke this resistance, stuff like that. So, but the thing is, what is bound to happen to Ethereum in the coming days? Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Let me show you something. Let's take and see if we can see. Okay, basically what I'm seeing here is that I think Ethereum is actually due for some level of corrections, and I think we're going to see Ethereum dropping all the way to around 1,700. This is what I think. And if we break below, if we have like a daily close or like 3-4 hour closes below this trend line, then definitely we are going to go back to somewhere around 1,590. Let me just show you, because we have some levels right here, and this area, let me just make it huge. This area is a very big level. All right, so this is basically what I think. If we see a breakdown, below this trend line, then definitely we're going to go all the way to 1,600. Okay, though for some reason I think Ethereum is still going to go higher than this, though we are supposed to see some kind of correction before we can continue, because if we keep shooting this way, then the correction in the future is going to be worse. So it's always good if we have some corrections, then we pump, some corrections, then we pump, and stuff like that. So levels to watch out on Ethereum. If we take this right here, we have this other level right here. So, and I think Ethereum actually had a very good bounce over here. It had a very good bounce over here. As you see, we touched this trend line, came back bouncing, so had a very good bounce. So I still feel we're going to have something like this before we continue. Then if we break down, this is where we're going to find ourselves. So currently I'm not in any Ethereum trade. I'm just watching the charts. So that is just it. Now let's take a look at a coin which I suggested some time ago in my Twitter account. By the way, if you are yet to follow me on Twitter, please make sure to follow me on Twitter. Okay, make sure to follow me on Twitter because I do share some trade signals at times on Twitter, so you might want to follow me on Twitter, right? So my Twitter handle is very simple, just crypto amosoft. Okay, follow me on Twitter, then you get to see some trade information from trade that I do share on my Twitter account, right? Now let's take a look at EOS. Now EOS USDT is one of those traders we entered very early on the spot trade. We're currently holding this, and our target is $1.8. Okay, that's our target. So, well, what are we going to expect in the coming days? Well, let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So currently, we're currently sitting at this massive resistant level right here. Okay, this level is very huge. So if we see a kind of break, let me just do this. So if we see a breakout over this place, then if we see a breakout over above this resistance level, then we're going to hit our target. Then at those points, I'm going to be selling off my EOS. Then I'll wait for a bounce, okay, back to this level, which might turn out to be another support. Okay, but for now it's still a very strong resistance. And so what I expect is that we've already touched it and bounced, and I think this is going to be the time for us to break above it. So once we break above it, yeah, the target is going to be 1,800, because after this level right here, there's no more resistance till we hit 1.8. So we entered this trade, I think, around 1.07 thereabout. So we're currently up by 30%. Myself, I'm currently up by 30% profits in this trade. So you might also want to get in since it's the weekend. Alright, so that's the updates so far. And one last thing I want to show you guys is the Bitcoin dominance chart. Now, for those of you who don't understand what Bitcoin dominance is all about, is when you compare the amount of money that has been invested into Bitcoin and the amount that has been invested into altcoins like Ethereum and the rest of them. Now, let's say for example we have $1,000 that is invested into the cryptocurrency as a whole, and 400 of it is invested into Bitcoin, while 600 of it is invested into altcoin. Simply means that Bitcoin is having a 40% dominance. So it simply means that 40% of the whole money in the crypto space is invested into Bitcoin. So what we are seeing right here is that 40.85% of the whole money in the crypto world is invested into Bitcoin. So, and this affects the price of Bitcoin against altcoins most times. Now, if we see the price of if we see the dominance of Bitcoin rising, it simply means that altcoin will be falling. Alright, because more money will be going into Bitcoin and lesser money will be going into altcoin. And you know, the crypto market is all about movements of money. Okay, whatsoever coin that is having much investment pumps higher. So what we're currently seeing right now is that we're having this kind of crash in the Bitcoin dominance. Simply means that more money is going to altcoin, meanwhile lesser money is going to Bitcoin. So I still think because of this, I feel we are still going to go a little bit lower to this level so that we can hit this support right here, because we've already broken this other support turned resistance right now. So this what simply means that in the coming weeks we are going to see coins like Solana, Cardano, Matic, Ethereum, BNB and rest of them pump more than Bitcoin. Okay, that's basically what it means. But once we are done bouncing from this level, once we hit this level and we start bouncing back, okay, you will see Bitcoin pumping while altcoins are not that pumping. I'm still going to drop more updates, and if you love this type of video, please make sure to drop a comment. Alright, so guys, that is the crypto market update for you this weekend, and trade safely and do have a lovely day ahead, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, see you.